So, Amanda, I believe you've coached several entrepreneurs, and what is that common mistake that you see every business owner doing?
Having a Ugandan mindset.
Oh,
Having a Ugandan mindset. Do you know, so many people have never, ever dreamt of their businesses beyond Uganda.
hello and welcome back to Behind the Business. My name is Judith Kawahinda and I'm excited to have you here today on yet another episode of Behind the Business. Behind the Business is a podcast that is meant to inspire the next generation of game changers. So whether you're starting out, whether you're leveling up, or whether you're someone that's already in business, this is your go-to source for all the honest conversations, practical insights, and an inspiration to build something that really matters. Today on the show, I have an amazing lady, a marketing, sales, business advisory consultant, Amanda Felly Baisuka, the founder of the Business Support Network. The first time I met this lady, she was so vibrant, so oh my god, I said I need to sit down with this lady and we have a conversation, and I'm excited to have you here today, Amanda.
Very excited to see you finally and meet you and be here.
This is our coffee. We might not have like a cup of tea, but trust me, this is our coffee date today.
Yes.
And this date is talking about business. So Amanda, tell us about yourself. You have really heavy titles, but I try to break them down. But tell us about yourself. Who is Amanda?
My name is Amanda Felly Baisuka.
Yeah.
I'm a sales, marketing, and business advisory consultant.
Yes.
Primarily or initially, I used to say, I help you find your next customer.
Okay.
That is what I do.
I need you in my life, definitely.
You need me in your life.
Yeah.
So yes, over the years, I've done business, I've taught business, I've studied business, and I have made sure I craft my expertise in business. So all I understand is business, people, business the good kind of way.
Yes. Okay. So Amanda, founding the business support network, that is it? The
Yes.
business support network, yes. I feel like so many people need to join that network, and I want you to tell us about that and how, take us back to the very beginning of how you founded this.
Okay, so along the journey of growing and improving myself, I am a lifelong learner. Like, I subscribe to the philosophy of the fact that education and learning do not stop.
Yes.
So every day I'm learning. Right now I'm learning.
Definitely.
So I attended a program called Grow. Grow is a program by SIP South Africa. And during this program, one of the key things you do is self-finding. Know yourself, to find yourself. You do different things, study finance, how to manage people. But there's this, can I say, module that we did that is called Legacy. And Legacy basically looks at the footprints you're going to leave behind after it's all done and dusted.
Yes.
And I said, okay, from the things that I'm passionate about, because I am passionate about people. And growing up or until now, my siblings used to call me business owner,
business owner, just like your TikTok content.
Business owner.
So, oh, that's good.
Yes, I was like, from the things they keep saying about me, what is that thing that I'm actually passionate about that I would want to be remembered for after it's all done and dusted?
Yes.
And given that I'd also tried lots of business, like a lot of business.
Okay.
You told me you have a nail parlor. I used to have a nail parlor at Small Gate Mobs.
That's
I used to have a
good.
boutique. I've done cookies. I've done what are those things called? Lampshades, stands. I've done so many things.
Okay.
Yeah. Like broker work, where someone is selling something, you're like, oh, I think I can mark up on that and then sell.
Yes.
So I realize that's what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about exchange. I'm passionate about business, profits, making sure there's money. So, but I faced very many challenges, and I wondered if I faced these challenges in my capacity, in my state, with my expertise, how about other people who have no knowledge? Because very many times you find that some people are actually struggling in business because of something very small near them, but because they are blinded to the
Yes,
external
they're
environment, they cannot take note. So the Business Support Network was founded. Still, on top of that, I got a calling from God.
That's amazing.
Yes, a calling from God to teach people business the God kind of way. So the Bible says in Isaiah chapter 2 verses 2 that in the last days the mountains of the Lord's house shall be on top of other mountains. So Christian business owners have an obligation in this day before our Master the Lord Jesus Christ comes back to have their businesses on top of other businesses. So I said, let me be the person that supports people in this end time. Let that be my job. You're not going to find me preaching on the street,
but you're serving the Lord through that.
Yes. So let me help people to ensure that their businesses come out on top of other businesses. Yes.
So it makes sense. So what does the network do?
So the Business Support Network is, first of all, for willing individuals.
Willing individuals.
Yes.
You have to be willing.
You have to be willing. You don't have to actually be a business owner, as long as you're passionate about business.
Yes.
So once you come to the community, you then come and share your challenges, and then you get support. So there are different programs. We have a Power Girls mentorship program where we have students there who actually now, those started from the ideation stage. We've just partnered with it's called PTB, like Peace Through Business, from Rwanda.
Peace Through Business. Okay.
So to also do another program in skilling people. So 360 business development, skilling, and everything they need. So we also have the proposed town hall meetings, which have just started happening, but we intend to have them.
The what?
Town hall meetings, like business town hall meetings. So basically people come and discuss business. Yes. But the whole point is, you come to the network, you come and say, friends, this is a challenge I have.
Yes.
How best can I be helped? So when you come to the community, no one is going to come there and be like, guys, come, we're offering help. No.
Makes sense. So this is a place where people go to and say, okay, I'm in business, maybe like I have a nail spa, but this is what I'm facing. And
true.
So you offer support and
like you can notice in the last quarter, as offering the one-on-one sessions.
Yes.
So different individuals, someone comes and says, you know what do you think would be the challenge? Help me assess my business.
Yes.
So we sit down and then assess the business. What can we do better? What can we improve? What are you actually doing very well? Yes. So at least you finally get to have an expert bird's view of your business. Yes.
Oh, it makes sense. So my dear people, don't be there dying. I know some people are going through depression. It's a lot business. There's a meme that says that sometimes business Amanda is here to help you. So if you're going through something in your business, everything generally, like she said, the 360, whatever it is, you can go to the Business Support Network and they will help you. So Amanda, still on that, now that we've talked about that, people are going through a lot of depression in business. I don't know if it's loans, I don't know if it's lack of customers. It's generally so much. How do you guide people on that?
Okay, so primarily let's start with the bare basics. Vulnerability. Very many of us, maybe because of the African context and how we were purposed to be like, oh, we don't say our things, you have to keep quiet, so people don't talk. But we shared something before that we started here, the reason as to why the people that went before us and start sharing information is that what took someone 15 years should take you at least half the time.
Yes. Makes sense, actually.
You get my point?
Yes.
I want to imagine in those days, maybe for someone to go to China, you'd have to go to town, look for an agent, then the agent helps you, then you also have to look for another agent help you, then when you get the other side. But now things have become so easy. Now that's for the people who went before us.
Yes.
Now for the people who are here now
Today,
your journey should be shorter.
Yes. You've actually shed some light on that. I was blinded to that, and it now makes sense.
Your journey should be shorter, because now you should be able to ask this person, oh, how much they charge you? The agent charged me, let me say, $1,000, and then I also paid maybe another 1,000. I'm just giving assumptions of the
definitely.
money. And then to make your journey shorter, you'd be like, I don't need an agent. Let me go online and book directly.
Definitely, and book it myself.
Yes. So that, imagine you're supposed to have worked another 1 year maybe to raise $1,000. You're now going to kick off that burden,
like you
and
do maybe $800 or even less.
And just buy your visa, maybe like get your visa on your own, or buy your ticket on your own without now paying a third party
to help.
But my whole point is they make the journey shorter. So the point was making people saying that business okay. So primarily be vulnerable. Share and say, guys, the truth is I have failed. Even when you're going through a moment, share with someone, share with a confidant, share with a friend,
and but with the business support network that we have.
But most importantly, there's so many people out there that are actually willing to offer. We always talk about mentorship, talk to a mentor, talk to a coach, talk to someone. Gone are the days when people were very skeptical about other people. The internet is now like a global village.
Yes.
Definitely. Do you know right now, I can just text a coach maybe in the UK or the US, and they're excited to listen to someone from Africa, and they're like, you know what, this is what I think would have worked for you.
And there's free information, TikTok, Instagram, everywhere. Mentors are just giving free information
all the time. But still in that mix, when you feel like business edimokwe to gamoye, you really, I think you also need people who are a bit close to you. So I have actually told people sometimes, I know it's difficult, but just talk to a stranger.
I know.
You run a pharmacy. Let me give an example. Would it kill you if you maybe walked and went to maybe First Pharmacy, or maybe spoken to the manager of the Mulago branch, and he's really nice, and you're like, hi, and a minute of your time. I run a pharmacy, but maybe for a small fee, would you just want to share with me how you think I can best improve my business? Not to steal their business ideas, but what do you think I can do to improve my business? Simple. If one refuses, try another one.
I know.
You'll find your 5 people. Eventually, at least one person will help you.
At least you'd have tried.
And then also, let me go on like the spiritual angle. Very many times, people actually start creating these things for themselves. You're doing well. Then you start this energy. Life is about energy, vibrations, and frequencies. Then you start, people are screaming business, yagala kune tuga, yagala kune simbamu. You also join them.
You join the league.
Yes, you join the league. You start saying, eba ne business, yagala kola chi kune tugamu. You start. Before you
manifest it.
Yes, you're manifesting it because words are wording.
I know.
So something that should have just passed, you really want to jump onto everything because people are saying that, really?
It's actually not even what you're going through, but you're just saying it, and it now happens to you.
So you have to be grounded in your reality, in who you are, because I believe business is also a calling. So if the God who called you to start a business, why would that God allow you business okolachi okugezako okuta? So I think for me that those are primarily my 2 things. Talk to someone, be vulnerable, share. Secondly, mind your tongue and what you're manifesting. And then thirdly, do the work. Yes, you're in a pitfall. So most times when you're in the gutter, you don't see light because you're in the gutter. So you have to get there and be intentional. You realize the truth is, I'm in a gutter, but I need to come out of it.
How do I come out of this?
So what's my strategy to coming out of it? Get some me-time. Devise the strategy 1. Normally, that's why the alphabet has A up to Z. So my strategy 1, I'm going to make sure I make 100 sales calls every day. Strategy 2, if those calls don't work, I'm now going to walk to 100 people every day. If option 2 doesn't improve, let me try 3. Whoever comes to my shop and just passes here, I'm going to grab them by force and market my business up to where now.
Trying enough.
Yes.
There's something you said on TikTok that we should handle business like campaigns.
Yeah.
I follow you a lot. I follow the content because it's business and it gives. So that really, really made sense. The campaign bit. How do you... I want you to shed some light to people about that.
So the honest truth is... many of us take things lightly. Like, from the Ugandan perspective and how people start business, we do a cousin-based kind of business model. You see bags, because ordinarily, I don't know why, so many of us in Uganda, when we think about a business idea, especially women,
Talk to them.
bags, shoes, clothes,
Jewelry.
No, jewelry, because it's actually very cheap to shape. I think that's why people find it fine. But generally, that's where everyone starts. Someone says, "Oh, I like your top." You're like, how much did you buy it? You're like, I bought it 100K. But you bought it 50. Like, let me bring you a pair. So immediately you're in business.
You're in business. You start selling tops.
But now the moment you realize you're in business, you don't go back and be like, okay, now I'm in business. How am I going to make this work? Or am I just selling just these wood tops for today?
Because my other friend is selling tops.
Is liking it. No, because someone said my tops are nice, or my taste for tops is good.
Your blazers are nice. I should start selling blazers.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, when you say my blazers are nice, in my head, ordinarily Ugandan perspective, like, I should start selling blazers. I mean, one person said they're nice. You've not done your assessment. You've not seen, it's like minimum viable option.
So we start businesses for the wrong reasons.
You just start because someone said, that would be nice. You're like, You've not assessed if this is scalable. You've not assessed supply, Okay, fine. You bought blazers from one shop. What happens tomorrow if that shop is not there? Okay, if you've decided that this is going to be the business I'm entering, I'm going to sell tops, sit down, do a clear plan, look at all the strategies available. What is the scalability of the business? If I'm selling one top today, in a year or so, how many tops will I be selling? What's the growth rate of this kind of business? People who are doing this business, how are they doing? What are their strategies? So because it's on per doing campaigns, these are all the things they are thinking about. I have to campaign. I have to reach the whole of Chisoro, every corner.
Yes.
I have how many voters are there? You know them. The constituency has different voters. Because the honest truth is, and something they do not share, is business success is primarily data. Data is very important. How many people can buy? How many people asked me to buy? How many people just looked at my product and walked away? How many people did I sell to? You understand my point?
Yes.
Let me give you an example. Do you know how many people come to your pharmacy in a day just walking without buying?
I think I don't even know. I've literally not counted, but maybe like 10.
That's the problem with so many of us. We are assuming.
Just assume, yes.
Because if you're really, really serious, look at a campaign person. They will know how many people are in the constituency.
Yes.
They will know how the winner last year passed by what percentage. They will know which area votes and which area doesn't
vote.
They will know which area should be their strength and their weakness. And they will fight this thing to the core. You saw people even struggling. I'm the winner. Let me report you. You are. I mean, at this point, they're even lobbying to people who are supposed to fund them potentially. But you find someone, they're struggling with financing, and they can't even try to lobby to maybe get sponsors and godfathers in business. Because
godfathers in business.
Let me give an example. You see, like now how TikTok is running in Uganda.
Yes.
You find that for someone, okay, ideally from a business perspective, it's partnership.
Yes.
Because let me crack you up. Okay. Did you know that in the Bible, King Solomon made sure he marries one of the daughters, like a king's daughter from Egypt?
Tell me more about that.
Because that was the basis of partnership. Egypt was a very strong
Nation.
kingdom by that time. And he knew that if he married a daughter from that place, those people would never come to attack him, or they would not come. This king wouldn't come to kill.
Goosebumps.
This king wouldn't come to kill his grandchildren. You're getting my point. So that's the core of partnerships, mentors, coaches, like godfathers, like we've said.
What are godfathers in business?
Like godfathers, how do I say? Like someone that is watching you and protects your interests.
Your interests.
Yes. You've seen on the internet that there is this person who sells this product. They have a cohort of some sort, and this person is always watching and telling people, please make sure you pass by this person's business. There's some form of mother to them. Like this person is... They're not mentoring them, but they are watching over their business to also ensure that they succeed. Because they know they are good at maybe marketing or sales, they make sure that this person rides along a bit on their success and their clout. And yes.
So Amanda, you said that business is basically about data. Can you kindly elaborate more on that?
On data?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a saying or an English word where they talk about the fact that if you cannot count things, you cannot know what's up. So in all honesty, life is about things like patterns, seasons, times, and to ensure that you take advantage of these things, you must have data. You must have information, and information is from data. You get my point. Is it the other way around, or data is from information?
Data is from information.
Okay, one of them is data is raw information. Yeah, but you must have data. Because even if you're going to look for funders or donors, they're going to ask you, how many people came to your business? What's your turnover? What are your sales? What are your profits? Things like those. Yes. When you know that in January, I have lesser people buying as opposed to February towards Valentine's because people are in love, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Or because maybe in December towards the end of the year, people's spending power is more. Then you can anticipate and know that in December last year, I had 50 orders every day. This year, maybe according to national statistics, people's spending power has increased, or Ugandans have more money compared to last year. We're going to campaigns. Money is going to be floating all over. So if you're a business owner selling a particular product, then you will know that if I had 50 people buying, do I double my stock? Do I triple it? What do I do based on available statistics?
Yes.
What is my conversion rate? What is my customer lifetime value? You know?
These are things we don't look at when we are starting business. My God.
Yeah, but believe me, your metrics are very, very important. You ought to at least measure everything in business. Now, the problem with so many of us Ugandans, or even people who do business, is you start up a shop, no lekawo mwana akolawo, no genda. Then you come back in the evening, no bala sente. You've not known, did someone come and quarrel?
Yes.
Did a client give feedback?
Yes.
How many people just came and looked at my shop and walked away? Even this person that you're leaving, have you bothered to ask them? Did you ask that client? Because most people, this is what they do when they train the girls who they live in the shop. Now, why not kufayo? At least customer mubuze, you know? Then the girl also says, okay, due diligence. So when the customer passes, she says, customer karibu yingira. Then the customer says, ngenda kale.
Oh, okay.
So in her head, she has done her part, right? She has welcomed the customer.
Yes.
But has she gone the extra mile to be like, tukuyambe chichalero? Wade nacho yagala nga techiriwo? Tusolo chikufunira. Then when you come back, she's like, by the madam, 6 people were asking me if maybe I have a certain supplement. Can we stock it? You're now making a decision based on data. But when you don't have that data, how are you going to decide?
Okay,
let's talk maybe to people who use a lot of social media and digital and all that. You get your ad, you sponsor it. Then people come into your inbox and they are dropping.
Yes.
You know, you're not bothering to know what's my bounce rate. Like how many people, why people just coming, they view my thing and leave, maybe on a website. They view and leave, yes. Yeah, they view and leave if it's a website. Or how many people are asking me how much. I've noticed like Instagram even has this option where if you click on a product but don't DM them, if someone has set their messaging properly, automatically the message comes to you.
Yes.
So you should be able to at least count that data and know that maybe there's something about my product. Then you start asking your questions like, why aren't they buying? Is it the price?
Is it the color? Is it
how I presented my product? Is it how I structured my ad? But everything around your business should rotate around numbers. Numbers will help you ask for funding. You know, you can go and say, I have 50 customers asking for this product, but I'm able to maybe give only 5. Can you lend me 10 million shillings so then I can be able to help the other 45?
Yes.
But if you don't have numbers, how are you going to know?
I think we are just running business without doing all this research. Honestly,
yes,
we need this information and it makes sense. So let's learn to take data in our businesses. When you leave someone in the shop, talk to them, ask them, mugambe customer lero tufunye bameka ba customer wali wababuzize ebintu bye tutaina. Ask those questions so that you're able to help to grow your business. Anyway, you're helping yourself at the end of the day. And I think most of us are doing the wrong things and then blaming God. Oh my God, I'm not making sales, but we are not trying our best.
True.
And thank you, Amanda, for enlightening us on that, by the way. So about imposter syndrome and the fear to start, the fear of failure, how do you advise someone to quickly get to action, or how do you advise someone on that?
Wow. So there is a Kenyan influencer, I think she's a creator, that I listen to. Like I shared that I'm a lifelong learner.
Yes.
Eventually, I think I slugged on listening to her content because of course sometimes some of the things people share they don't work for you.
Yes.
But there's this thing she said everything about us qualifies for shame.
Everything about us qualifies for shame.
Yes.
Okay.
You give birth early, it's a shame. You give birth late, it's a shame. You delay to give birth, it's a shame.
Yo.
You start a business, she rushed. Why did she leave employment? You don't start, she's afraid.
Okay.
So everything actually qualifies for shame. So
actually makes sense.
It makes sense. So what do? You stop being ashamed because they can no longer ashame the ashamed.
Okay. Just go right into it.
Yes. Because they can no longer ashame the ashamed, one of the things you need to move past is fear. Okay.
Fear is a thief of joy.
And also, keep asking yourself the so what question. Okay, so what if I fail?
What if I make it?
So you ask yourself the scenario thing. Best case scenario, worst case scenario. Best case scenario, I'm afraid to maybe pitch to a customer or start a business. What's the scenario that could happen? I could never start and I could be stagnant and I won't make history. I won't change my life. I won't be able to sustain my family. I won't be able to pay my bills. I won't be able to afford the nice things life has to offer. That's the worst, the bad thing that could happen if you don't start.
Yes.
Then what if I started? I'm going to succeed. I'm going to make history. My family will be happy.
Definitely.
I'll pay my bills. I'll be a happier mom because I can afford life.
Yes.
I'll be a happier sister. I'll be the list of the good things that will happen in case you tried are much more than the things that would if you didn't try. So basically when people are going through imposter syndrome, it's just the thing telling them you're not worthy, you're not enough. It's like a little man in your head dancing around. So I normally tell people actually you get in your head, like you've seen how kids have, like, you've seen like those really weird movies where
Yes.
a child, like the parent, to help the child deal with like imposter syndrome and fear, they give them like a toy and then name the toy after that fear, like so give your fear or your imposter syndrome a name. So when this thing happens, you're like, oh, John, you're back.
Okay. Oh, makes sense.
John, you're back. So what do you want to talk about today? Let's have a conversation. And so to start. But hey, John, you're giving me cold feet. You know, how do we deal with you, John, today?
Okay.
But until you label imposter syndrome that it's actually imposter syndrome, you're not going to move. You're going to keep in that curve.
Keep scared.
But also, like I said, the people before us took the stairs so that we can take the lift.
I'm telling you that actually, I think for so far, that has been like my best. I've gotten that because it made so much sense. I hadn't actually ever looked at it
From
that
that
way.
angle.
Yes, from that angle.
Yes.
That actually these people that are giving us the knowledge now are helping us get there faster. Get rich quick. Of course, people don't believe in get rich quick, and that's why I asked you that. Okay, tell us about this, and you made it made so much more sense.
Yes. So talk to them. Talk to them, and they'll tell you, no, this is it. Yes, people keep saying, you young people, you want to do what we did in 100 years in one day, blah, 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 blah. But you need to understand that, one, the world has evolved. Yes, my mom says that even if the world has changed, the sun will not come from the north. The sun will not come from the north. But still, maybe now I'll have an umbrella so that the sun doesn't scorch me that hard.
Okay.
You get?
Yes, makes sense.
So ask people, talk to people, you know. Once you've addressed the fact that you're dealing with something that you're afraid of, tell someone. Vulnerability. So we started from. Tell someone, you know, the honest truth is, I really want to do this thing,
But I'm scared.
but I'm so scared. They'll tell you. I always do this thing that I've shared. I surround myself with people that hype me up.
Definitely. And I think that's the best thing. I think I read a book and it said that when you surround yourself with people that hype you up, you're actually definitely going to make it.
Yes.
Because you keep, in the mood.
Like, I know they say, oh, don't be full of yourself. Oh, it's not good to create a bubble. Very true. And I understand. But you see these people that hype you up. Your one-man army. I was listening to a story. There's a prominent lawyer in Kampala Advocates. She's called Asma Hani. And Asma said her first master class, she had about 5 people in the room, including the people from Uganda Law Society that had told her, arrange this master class. You get my point?
5 people.
Like about 5 people. I'm not certain with the number, but I'm sure they did not make 10. But this was a very beautiful thing about it. She was teaching these people about oil and gas in Uganda. And when the opportunity to talk about oil and gas in Uganda came outside Uganda, one of the people among the 5 said, but which other experts do we have apart from Asma? Like, how?
You see?
And that's how she became the star girl.
Wow. Oof.
But certainly, I'm sure she had that hype man, that one person.
Yes, that one person that
You
can
need.
do it, you can do it.
Yes. You need that one person. Very many people, the problem with people who are married, they start thinking that their spouses should be their hype men. But it's not necessarily that.
I think my biggest hype person are my sisters. People, actually, my sisters.
Yes. And can I make you laugh? Sometimes your greatest hype man could be a stranger.
Could be a stranger.
Who simply believes in your vision. Like, you're there and then someone is reading the content you share.
Yes.
And then randomly they're telling you, oh, by the way, I keep seeing your content. I love it.
Yes.
Do you know that one like you keep getting on your posts? DM that person.
There's this person on TikTok. I don't know. I think his name is Elijah. And there's some other lady. they push me to actually post content every day.
Because you think about
Because
them.
you're like, oh my God, these people actually believe in me. These people actually believe in me.
Yes. So instead of this, in Uganda we have this challenge when people are on social, business owners, and they're creating content and their businesses are doing well, somehow, I don't know if it's called celemonia or something, they start feeling like they are the stars. They start feeling like they are more popular. You see, popularity is not profitability.
Popularity is not profitability.
So they start thinking they are stars. You go to their shop, they are feeling nice on you. Remember, I'm your one like every day when you share your content. I'm the one who is bookmarking your things. I'm the one screenshotting because the shoe is nice. I'm posting on my status. I'm like, when you guys, I saw a nice shoe. This person is maybe having other people who are viewing. They're stretching your message out there. But because when you feel you're a star, you can't DM this person to be like, hi, for the past 1 month, I see every day you're my one like. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Feedback, yes.
Yes, they're your one like. Show them you appreciate them. Show them that you love the energy they put in for you and you're seeing them.
I see you.
So this person will be your ideal hype man on days when you don't feel like. Because like you shared about Elijah, on days you're not going to, would you want to do this to break two people's hearts?
No, you don't want to. I know you don't. Anyway,
Yes.
yeah. So
Those two people are your audience. Those people are going to be your 2 views on YouTube until the other 1,000 will join them. But at least they start you from zero.
From zero, yes. So Amanda, how do you advise someone, or how does someone stand out in business in this crowded market in Uganda? Like you said, everyone is selling bags, everyone is selling that. How does someone stand out in business in this crowded market today?
Okay, wow. Of course, to stand out, you have to stand out. Simple. Do what people are not doing. Things have changed a lot. Like the world has evolved
So
a
much.
lot. It has evolved a lot in such a way that other people are already in our future.
Definitely.
So we're in Uganda. But maybe there is a place, maybe say a hotel in Dubai or even Kenya that's already offering robots. Give me an example. That's
Yes,
like
I've seen
doing
people
robot
go
service.
to China. I think I've followed 2 people. There's a lady existing Kwanzaa. Even one of my friends went actually recently.
Yes.
And a robot was serving her breakfast in the morning.
That's just an example, but of course it's not practical. Like, it's not yet practical here.
Here, yes, in
but
Uganda.
what does this insinuate? Benchmark and understand that people in China are using robots. Why are they using robots? One, they are faster. There's less interaction. Maybe whatever advantage they could be providing, less labor. Can you, in our way, come and try to apply those pros for our things? That maybe you're trying to see a brand, maybe Louis Vuitton or whatever brands are out there. And they are maybe talking about a certain bag and why it's limited edition. Yes, you're in Uganda. Have you tried to add value to that bag that you're selling? Yes, it could be the same bag like everyone. But add value and say that when you get maybe my bags, you'll get a key holder attached to it.
Yes.
Where you can clip and put your car key.
Yes.
You can also have a very beautiful box for packaging. Because
With your brand.
people buy experiences. How good do you make them feel?
Yes.
You've had that line that people forget everything, but they don't forget how you made them
They
feel.
would not. Yes, definitely.
Yes. So be the one that goes the extra mile and makes people feel good about themselves. Let me crack you up. We all used to go to salon those days for 2,000, right?
2,000.
Like people used to cut hair for 2,000.
Oh yeah, 500 shillings actually.
500. And then people started giving a warm towel on the head and a massage for 5,000. You getting my point now? Other people now have reached the point where after cutting your hair, you sit in a massage chair.
There's even separated rooms now. There are separate rooms for just massage.
But you see, now you're giving people an improved experience.
With scrub,
Yes. But my whole point is, look at your competitors and what they are doing. Let me tell you something. For you to go somewhere, you must look behind, on the side, and then ahead. You must know what the people that I'm trying to leave behind, what are they doing? Then the people that I'm going ahead to, what are they doing? Then the ones on the side who who are on the same line as me, what are they also doing? Sometimes in marketing they say it's not okay to overly look at your competitors. Okay, they say when you're assessing the environment, they say competitors also part. But when you're copying, they say don't over at them. However, sometimes you don't know how fast they're also coming. So you at least also need to peep and know how fast are they coming. Yes. So once you know where you're standing, you've assessed your environment from all angles, externally, internally, you've looked at your suppliers, you've looked at your competitors, you've looked at government and all these things. Now know where you want to go. Where do you want to go? These people are maybe, let me give an example. Virtual reality has come, and augmented reality, things like those. Now imagine, instead of just selling a photo of a bag, you start giving people an imagination of how would they look, like how they would look when they're holding the bag. You know? So just tell someone, imagine, you give them an experience. This is how I deliver the bags. This is how they look like when you get them. They come boxed. Yes. They want a story. You're selling them a story. And then after, you're even showing them that once you get the bag, think about this black dress of yours with this bag. Think about this. You're selling so many things to them.
And it makes sense.
You're standing out. And the good news is you can even charge more.
Definitely.
Because, let me tell you, people are willing to pay for experiences.
Definitely. That's why people travel the world
because,
and pay
so
much.
We all drive cars. The destination is to go home, right? But one says, me, I want to be in a Benz because I feel like the chair is massaging me a bit. It feels good. I want to be in a Range Rover. We're all going home. It's means of transport, right?
Because the truth is, you don't even need that Range Rover. But
because of the experience it gives you, the status it gives you, how it makes you feel. Business owners should focus on how people feel with their products.
And they'll make it.
Yes. Definitely. The relationship, how you make them feel. How are they excited when they think about you? Are they secure in you? Even if someone came and said, oyo muntu akusera, the person will be like, it's okay.
Don't we go to certain salons that are more expensive and you sit and wait? Or places, anywhere, so many places you go and still wait for, because of the experience that person makes you. Yes. Yes, so Amanda, how best can one manage cash flow in business, especially during the slow seasons?
Let me tell you one thing. When it comes to me and numbers, we are like this.
Numbers.
Okay, I've always never loved math. And that's why we're still business owners. When you can. Actually, I think you saw my video that I created last week. I said, just because God gave you the calling doesn't mean that you have to do the implementation.
I saw it. I
remember another friend of mine said, every vision bearer needs a strategist.
Yes.
Likewise, as a business owner, you actually need an expert in those numbers. Find an accountant, find someone who in finance, but find someone to help you with the numbers. Let me give an example. When I used to have a boutique at Small Gate, this is how it used to be. So let me tell you why I quit this business. I used to do second-hand clothes. So I would go to Ham.
Yes,
Ham, you buy a material at about 12,000. Then that material can do 2 tops and a skirt.
Oh.
But normally most of those people ship those things to Sudan, because it's some way of not really very nice quality.
Okay.
Then I would mix those and secondhand clothes. So one of the key things was that I would sneeze, like in the water they have those things that come off.
For me, actually, when I put it on right away, I get itchy. I scratch myself.
So I would sneeze my sinuses out. But also, of course, things like I was just young. I mean, as at uni,
looking for money.
I'm looking for money. I'm just really passionate. I don't even know exactly what it is, you know. We used to have seasons. So on semester, when these children are around, you're making money. They're walking around, so they're buying. Now they go for internship 3 months.
3 months intern, yes.
It's a lot. It's a lot. So all the money you've kept during the 3 months, you're using it to pay rent during this slow period.
And you're open, right?
And you're open because you can't close.
Electricity.
Thank you.
You have to eat.
Yeah. So you first of all, the first thing business owners need to do is to ensure there is inflow. Try your best as much as possible to never have those days where you say there is little cash flow. What I always recommend to people is ensuring that you have recurring customers, recurring revenue, no matter the business. Let me give an example. There's a lady that we've had conversations and all that. She's called Vero. She sells thrifted clothes. I was very amazed that this lady has packages. Corporate package. Every month, send me 100,000. I'll send you maybe 2 office pants, 2 tops, and maybe a belt or
she has packages.
Imagine.
That's nice.
Ordinarily, if someone has a boutique, they'll be like, let's wait for who enters and goes.
Okay.
But this person is going to corporates and saying, I know you struggle to find clothes every month.
Yes.
I have a subscription option. If you come to my shop, these pants and tops and all this would cost you 200 or 150. But if you can give me this money every month and assure me that at least you'll buy new office pants every month, I will give you a discounted rate and I'll also make sure you get good things every month. So this person is avoiding those days you're saying there's no cash flow.
Makes sense.
So you need to deal with this. The days when, yes, the honest truth is the days when business is bad.
Yeah.
But
very bad.
You have to make sure. Let me give an example. You may be in a pharmacy business or a clinic. Do yourself a favor. Find schools where you do medical care for the kids. Find schools where you can supply the medicine. That in your bad days, you know at least we have to send Panadol for nearby schools. So most importantly, constantly try to expand your market.
So that the slow days don't affect you so bad.
But also, still, there's a principle called the profit first principle. That the whole point is pick profit first from the business and then save the money. But many of us immediately, we're not even bothered if there are expenses, if there are profits, if there are sales, if...
You have to get systems to help you. I know.
We are putting the money back immediately, or we are spending it. We don't know how much profit we are making. But we're not handling money well in business. But yet, as a business, you actually have to have a model of how you're handling business revenue. If I've always maybe preached things like diversification.
Yes.
But if you feel like people who ship things from maybe like China, you buy things, then you ship twice a year, so you're waiting for 6 months, money is set on the account. Then after 6 months, you get the money now, ship again. Diversify, get that money, put in a unit trust somewhere, buy something, buy land if you're very certain it will return money, but always make sure that money is also making money and it's working and it's going to come. But the whole important part is please try as much as possible not to have those days, the so-called bad days when there is no cash flow.
So Amanda, I believe you've coached several entrepreneurs, and what is that common mistake that you see every business owner doing, and how can they avoid it or deal with it?
Wow. having a Ugandan mindset.
Oh.
Having a Ugandan mindset. Do you know, so many people have never ever dreamt of their businesses beyond Uganda.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
They've never dreamt about their businesses beyond Uganda. They've never thought about the possibility of their businesses scaling.
Yes.
They operate their businesses like briefcase businesses, like
Okay.
that cousin mentality I was sharing.
Yes.
That people are generally doing businesses for their low-hanging fruit. My cousin bought, my friend bought. They're not looking at their business from the perspective of, can I wake up and we're in Kenya?
Yes.
You see our friends in Kenya, I think you've noticed in the past 1 year, they are stretching here.
To Uganda.
Yes.
Yes.
They are doing businesses, yeah. Let me give an example. I was recently seeing these health, like people who do health living products, you know, using Ugandan influencers for, their like shops are in Kenya.
Oh, that's good. That's actually good.
So because for them, you see now, the world is becoming a global village, you know. Uganda is no longer Uganda, it's East Africa. So when you're looking at your business, don't look at the 47 million Ugandans. You are now looking at maybe the 47 plus 30 in Kenya plus but start looking at yourself from that perspective. Stop looking at your business like it's going to end here. So that means there are things such as legal systems, structure that you actually have to put in place from the very first day when you say, I have started business.
Yes.
The moment you come to a realization that this hobby, this thing I'm doing just for vibes, is actually a business that is going to go global, then you need to start putting your things in order. Put your systems in order, put your books in order, have clear strategies, have a proper business plan, have a proper work plan, get real people. But very many of us look at our businesses like it's going to end with you.
Yes, with you.
You know? So many people, they say this thing where they say entrepreneurs versus self-employment, you know? Most people are literally just maybe employed by a business. You know?
It's your business, but
it's employing you.
Okay.
That one day you're going to wake up and if it fails, you're also gone.
You're gone.
If you're not around, it's also not working.
You're the business.
So most of us are the business. Yes, there's sole proprietorship, fine. But can you have systems that can at least help you stand a bit slightly away from the business?
Which if you give birth and you have to go for, you know.
And also the other thing so many Ugandans have failed to understand is that systems help you to scale. You know? Imagine there's a stage. You need to understand that there are stages of business. There's a stage where it's okay to be writing things in a book. But a point comes, there's too much software out in the market. I've seen Odo, I've seen Zoho. Zoho offers the best system solutions for businesses.
All businesses.
Yes, literally for business. Because for them, it's 360. Accounting, they'll offer. Communication, they'll offer. CRMs, they'll offer. They'll help you tailor. They'll help you integrate. Look at maybe say like PesaPal. PesaPal is even doing solutions where they'll integrate your payment systems into your existing system. You're saying that now you can do, say, both mobile money and Visa from one POS.
Yeah, actually, I use PesaPal for Airtel at the
Now,
pharmacy. I don't even have Airtel Pay.
Now, the same people can actually help you to integrate your payments into your system, into your inventory management system. So, like, my whole point is, at the point when you're looking at your idea, can you sit down and think about your idea 50 years from today, 10 years from today, 5 years from today? But many of us look at our business from today here.
Lunch and dinner.
Lunch and dinner, yes. Maybe because of, like I said, the Ugandan mindset that many of us are in survival mode, not thriving mode. But on a very, very, very honestly and critically, we need to start looking at our businesses from a different angle. Let me give an example. We shared and said that largely so many Ugandans, when they are starting, women especially, business ideas are 3, bags, boutique, shoes. But did you know that you can create your own like you're passionate about clothes, right? Instead of also now joining the crew of those who are going downtown or going to China, create your own ready to wear.
I know.
Create your own line.
There's a girl, is she in Kenya? Jojo Fashions. Do you see her?
Her things,
on TikTok? It's so beautiful.
Now it's easy for Jojo Fashions to come with her ready to wear line to Uganda, as opposed to you with your clothes you've already bought
that you're going China. To go somewhere and we are going to look like we are bridesmaids.
Thank you. But you're getting my point.
Yes.
So even when you get this idea, can you look at it from a scalability angle of how far can this thing go?
Yeah.
How big can it get? That's why I feel like we are not having those mind-boggling business ideas here in Uganda.
We are all just
because we are all doing the same thing.
We're just surviving.
We are surviving. No one is thriving. No one is seeing their business move to Africa. Like at large, no one wakes up and says, okay, let me imagine you created your pharmacy, because I want to imagine you did a pharmacy maybe with a history of something in medicine or something, and then you're not seeing yourself maybe with a pharmacy in South Africa, like in South Africa.
I'm going to South Africa soon.
You're going to, amen. But you're getting my argument.
Yes.
But when you start an idea, can you look at it from that angle, especially to like do your best to create instead? You realize COVIDx will go to South Africa before many people?
Yeah. Definitely.
Someone with a product will go to another country before us, because many of us are just doing business is buying and selling and making profits, true. But what unique value proposition is in that business idea that you're doing? When you give your customers an eye into how they're going to feel, are you also having an eye into the future of your business?
Do you personally believe in yourself?
Okay, maybe you could say, because I know people are going to be like, oh, there is Winner Classic, they've been here for so many years, great. But what are they doing? They're bringing top quality things from maybe Turkey or UK or US, I don't even know. But you see, they're bringing something specific, something unique that is not on the market. The same thing you can even sell in another country because it's not there easily. But many of us are jumping onto the generic business. Someone is doing this, or you also wake up, you have 500k, you jump, you start also bringing cushions or bed covers.
I know.
Yes. But I know one thing for sure, that God in his power and wisdom and might and sovereignty put a very unique idea in your head,
definitely,
that you are refusing to tap into simply because you want to copy what your neighbor is doing.
We don't want to, we don't want to, the truth is we don't want to think hard and work hard. We want it the easy way.
I also feel like, okay, if you want to really copy, can you improve?
Improve what you've copied.
Improve what you've copied.
And copy and paste.
Yes, because each of us is a unique being. Each of us has a special DNA. Each of us has their own fingerprint. How does a God who created you very uniquely fail to give you a unique business idea?
We have them, we just don't want to start. We are afraid to start, the imposter syndrome, and then we don't want to work hard.
Yeah, and actually, I think we didn't talk about the part of actually putting in the work.
We're not putting in enough work.
And let me tell you the honest truth. We are all Ugandans guilty as charged. Have you seen how shrewd Kenyans are in business?
I think I've not experienced.
Even in the workspace, they are shrewd. They work knowing that
getters.
Yes, like it's either this or this. Now as Ugandans, you're like, cause my parents built, I can always go back home and eat.
No. Like I said, lunch and dinner, and then that.
Yes, people are not sold to things like legacy. People are not sold to things like leaving a great footprint behind, and that's why even when the time comes that those who build strong businesses leave, the ones that take over fail to stand in those footsteps because of who we are.
my God.
We take things very late. Even just look at our music in Uganda. You know, in Uganda, you start chewing. You put chewing gum in the mouth. By the time you're chewing at the same pace with the song. And by the time you're done with finishing the gum, you're done with the song.
Amanda.
But you're getting my argument. Like, we're such a bubblegum economy, you know. Everything is fast. Everything is quick. People are rushing to do things. You know, someone cannot actually get a business idea and maybe spend 6 months doing their primary research, doing their testing,
People
trying
don't have
to
that time.
sample the market. Imagine, when you're going to swim, you first put your feet inside the water, right?
Yeah.
So why are many of us just waking up,
Just
and
diving into the pool.
going downtown, nazoka buzukusi, neya nendete ndibota. You've not walked around the whole village to ask banange.
Ngoye chi.
Munagula engoye abaana bali bameka ku kyalo.
We don't do that.
But because you saw your friend, hey, you guys, my friend, she's doing grand, she has money. Even you, that day you get 20 you look for an acre, you cut, you're like bana intutunde taka. You don't know what the strategy your friend is using. You don't know how they are handling. What if they are stealing the land? But for you, because you saw someone doing the same, you jump.
You jump onto that. Oh my
So
God.
we need to look into those things, put in the work.
Put in the work, yes.
Yes. Have some really sleepless nights.
So as we put in the work and the sleepless nights, thank you for bringing that. Is there a true work-life balance, Amanda?
I honestly don't think work-life balance exists.
Okay, bring it on.
Let me just first give you the first line they always say. You've heard them say that no one is busy.
No one is busy.
Yes, they just have priorities.
Yes.
Likewise, that's how it is with work-life balance. Like, people just have priorities. I have a full-time job. I never mentioned my job. Like, I never over talk about my job because I feel like people these days on the internet are shady. They just go attacking anyone and anything.
Definitely.
Yeah. So
people are sad.
I know. So, but I make sure that my primary job matters to me because I love it.
You love it.
And because I love it, I give it priority. That's why maybe a client will come and I'm like, oh, by the way, can we have this conversation on the weekend? Or can we have this conversation at this particular time? Or during a lunch break? Or because I love my job. It's my priority. That's the balance. But most importantly, there are so many tools available to help you balance life. Many of us, let's start with the bare basic. Everyone has a calendar.
Definitely.
On their phone. Now that calendar has a part where you can write, at 9 I need to do this, at 6 I need to do this. But many of us choose to use the phone to take photos instead and receive calls.
And do content.
Content is okay because you're putting in the work.
Okay.
But at least use your calendar to plan your life better. You know? I mean, you should be in a state, or you should be able to say when someone says hi, come, let's go. You're like, can I look at my calendar first?
I think I've learned that so much from Victoria Nyanzi. Oh my God, the lady's she has a calendar with two everything is blue, pink, green. I'm like, yo, you need to teach me this. So
I'm very certain she'll teach you.
Definitely. And you're going to teach me as well because
no, but for me primarily is I always make sure I slot everything in my calendar. Phone. Yes, my calendar. Then of course you have a notebook. You have a daily to-do list. Now for us in sales, you also actually have like your sales log. Where you're logging who you saw, who you spoke to, when you're following up and all that. Because when you don't do these things, when you don't plan well, one, you're going to miss opportunities. You're going to miss opportunities. Let me tell you, what the most important part or the most beautiful reason as to why you need to balance your life well is so that you don't miss opportunity. To allow you to have enough time to prepare. Yes, you are a mom.
When you do a lot, you also fall out of love with everything.
you're a mom. But after being a mom, there are going to be jobs coming to you. Yeah. You don't want to find yourself less qualified and say, but for the past 3 years, I've been raising my son. True, you've been raising your son. But maybe you could spare an hour every day to maybe do your MBA or do a course or do a certification or learn data analytics, but something that could be vital to your next opportunity. Because they say, like clerk, opportunity, those things find the prepared. So work-life balance is key to help you prepare for opportunity.
So you plan out your...
Yes. So
I hope we all have calendars.
So just plan out yourself. I know it couldn't be perfect in the initial starts, but as long as you're writing, there's this connection about writing things down and your mind. Yes. It makes you feel like, even if you don't do that thing, when you're doing the next one, you're like, let me carry my assignments from yesterday to the next page.
Thank you so much. Yes.
But at least you are trying your best. Yes. And also, when you're planning your life, don't forget your A or B. Remember, you are a human being. Yeah? You are whole, complete human being. And as Africans, in particular Ugandans, we are social beings. We love community. We love family. That's why you could be saying at 7, I have a meeting. Your mom calls you just for 1 hour.
Definitely.
You get my point?
Yes.
So even when you're planning these things, put some gaps and time for these things.
For those things, yes, so that you don't,
Because when people are doing their calendars, 9 I'm doing this, 7:30. You've seen this
you
guy
need to leave.
on Instagram. It's called Aston, the one that sings his face in ice. 7, I'm putting his face in ice. You've not seen it?
Him. I think I've not seen him.
No, it has been a trend where he wakes up, then his wife brings him a bottle of water and ice, then he soaks his face, then at 7:45 he's eating a cucumber, then at 8 he's running 10 kilometers, then at 8:40 he's entering the gym. But they're really showing you how this person programs his life. But it's possible. But in the Ugandan perspective,
it's also just for content. You can't live like that.
People actually do. People who are that disciplined. It takes discipline, but people are actually that disciplined.
You need time for yourself.
You need time for yourself. Yeah, I understand. But I feel like in our perspective, one of the things as to why I share about business is to create awareness to people that Ugandan business problems need Ugandan solutions.
Okay.
That while we are going to adopt the things from other countries, from the globe, from Europe, our challenges are different, like I've shared. That you're going to do that calendar, then in the morning, your mom says, do
it and call her in the evening.
No.
After work.
No, but at least when you're planning, put some intervals in between. That there could be a lapse of time, maybe by 30 minutes. All these things to better your life shouldn't be like a rope, like someone is holding you by the neck. If you don't do it, it has to be like this. No. Life is meant to be beautiful and easy.
Definitely.
Life is meant to be a place where you live and enjoy each day that you are alive.
You take each day as it comes.
Not necessarily taking each day as it comes, but it should be a beautiful place to live in. Why I always encourage people to do what they want to do. Like I tell people, you want to do color day, you do it. You want to start that business without planning, you do it. So that then you will learn.
If you drown, then you'll know next time I have to first.
Yeah. But my whole point is life is for the living. So as long as you're alive, do things that make you feel that you are alive. So do everything you ever want to do. Don't be there and you're like, no, I'm afraid of this. I'm afraid of this. I fear cats. And I hope someday in 2040, I will hold a cat.
No, you need to hold it now.
No, I'm not holding it now, but at least on my to-do list. Okay, I just don't like pets. But I'm just saying that my whole point is whatever you're afraid of doing, whatever you do, like whatever you feel like you want to do, just do it.
Just face it. Sometimes it's not even as scary as it seems.
Yes. But in life, when did you last drink your coffee and smell it?
I don't remember.
Or you just wake up, you mix like this, and then you start
And
drinking.
then you drink.
No. Life should be for those small details. How you smelled your coffee, when you ate your food. Did you feel that garlic very well? Did you feel that paprika that they put in?
I think we forget those things.
Yes, and that's where the magic is. Even when you're creating business, the opportunities you're telling me about how to stand out, when you can see those small things that those other people are not doing. There's something I've shared about. It's a Japanese Chinese saying. I've forgotten the word, but in English it's translated as a monkey brain.
A monkey brain.
Yes. So
you'd learnt it in Chinese.
No. It's a Chinese philosophy kind of thing.
Okay.
But literally, the analogy is we spend a lot of time on social media. This concept talks about the fact that people's brains are like this. They are jumping from place to place like a monkey.
Definitely.
So we spend a lot of time on social media. We are scrolling all the time. In 1 minute, maybe you're watching 4 videos. So because of that, over time, your head has actually become like a monkey.
I know. You watch this video of a music, then the next one is someone doing comedy. Then
Do you know at this point, you rather watch TikToks for 1 hour than watch one movie that could actually have transformed your life.
We no longer watch movies. It's TikTok, it's Instagram, it's Snapchat, it's...
But you see, that means that people who are now having clearer brains are winning.
Yeah.
As a business owner, be the one that stops.
Takes a pause.
Look at life like traffic lights. Pause. And then go. You're having a business idea. Pause. Think about it. Just every time you have this idea, this thing you want to do in your business, look at it like traffic lights.
Don't just go about a guy will knock you.
Can you stop? Think about the idea, smell the coffee, feel the spices in the food, then go. That is where the magic is from other small business owners. The details. You're all selling bags, but what is the garlic?
I still remember the story you said. You see, actually, I envisioned the whole story until you finished. A lady holding the bag, then moving in the black dress.
Yes.
So it makes sense.
You're getting the argument. Yeah? Fine. I was sharing with a lady that we're doing a one-on-one with as well. She sells perfumes. And I told her everyone is selling perfumes. But no one is selling to us the feeling of the perfume. And I told her, you know what? How about you change your content to something like this? Are you going for an interview today? I have a perfume for you. You want to feel like you're owning the room, Instead of saying... people vanilla flavor, those who like flowery things, this is it. You've sold the feeling to someone. You're going to your friends, you want to appeal. Oh, let me tell you something else interesting. So human beings have a part of their brain called the primal brain. The primal brain is a selfish part. The primal brain is the one where if someone bangs the table right now, you react.
Yes.
You understand what I'm trying to explain to you?
Like
the reflex. It's the selfish part of the brain that takes care of us. It's the you part.
Yeah, it's always about you.
So when you're able to make people feel what they benefit, they are you in the occasion, like in the equation, they're going to prefer you to other people in business. Like I've shared. You're selling a perfume. Instead of saying, oh, we have this vanilla, tell them, you go into a room, you want to feel like the boss babe, you want everyone to turn and look at you. You've already told them you like 4 times.
It's just about
Who are they going to stick to? If I gave you the 2 options, guys, I have a vanilla perfume and... Hi, you want to
look good. I would want to take the rooms. I would take the you.
Yes. So that's the whole thing. That even when you're doing business, can you focus on the you for customers? Let them understand where they are benefiting. Keep smooching that part of their brain. It will serve you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Amanda, that's amazing. I've learned a lot, by the way. I've
Thank
learned
you.
quite a lot, but I just want to ask, what challenges has the business support network? I keep mixing the business support network with the African Sisters Network because of the network, thing. Yes. What are those challenges that you have faced as a business, and how have you pushed through?
Ugandan problems, primarily.
I think
And our biggest
we need to
Ugandan
take
problem.
you to like Kenya.
Yeah, someone. No. Let me tell you something. I'm someone who has never, ever contemplated leaving this country.
You love this, but Uganda
I
is a
don't
beautiful
want-
place.
I'm not going anywhere. Okay, like for a true holiday, I
Yeah,
will go. But I feel like here, like we have a divine assignment here.
By
We
the way,
have
it is.
to-
Uganda is
yes.
beautiful. Even people out there want to come back here.
Yeah, I feel like we have a lot of work to do here. I mean, imagine it's such a beautiful time and privilege to be in a country with 47 million people. Imagine you created an idea and the 47 million people just need to give you 100 shillings every day.
I know.
Are you understanding?
How do I
On top of that, 70% of us are young people. That means we understand
It's
each
a
other.
virgin market.
It's a virgin market. We are vibrant. We are energetic. So for me, Uganda is such a beautiful place. Now, the biggest problem we have in Uganda is human resource. Like I explained to you, so many of us have been opened up to the internet. So because we've been opened up to the internet, we start imagining, in our heads, we've curated a world that we've not yet applied. So even when you hire people to work, they are already thinking about the fact that they can also do their own things.
Their own business.
Even when they haven't yet figured it out.
We are bumping into things.
And definitely the second thing that you shared, the fact that people don't want to do the work. One of the things we do in the business support network is saving.
For businesses or?
No. So primarily this year, my gospel was teaching business owners how to save. Okay, so, when you separate your money from business money,
Yes, definitely. Actually, I wanted to ask that, but thank God you're talking about it.
it helps you.
Mm.
So one of the key things to do so is if you have savings, you have an emergency fund, and you have your own income. So one of the things we started on is encouraging business owners to save,
To save.
to pay themselves from the business and then save. So once they learn how to save, then they're not going to be affecting their businesses because they have their money. So when people have their own savings and their own money,
Yes,
then
yes.
they know how to handle business money. Yeah, but it starts with your personal
Starts with
discipline.
you.
Yes. So this year we focused on that, on helping people learn how to save.
to save.
And it's so beautiful. Talking to someone who, when the year was starting, didn't have any money,
and now they
and
have
now they have
something.
some money. And you know what's even more beautiful? Because I'm one of them in the community.
Yes, yes.
And for the first time, this time round, I borrowed from myself and I was able to pay back.
Oh, that's good.
You get-
Saving is really hard.
So I was like, you know what? Let me. I joined the ladies, so we save. So everyone has to just send their accountability. Today, or this month, or this week, we do weekly. Weekly, we had gotten a certain template from Hassan Society. So we were encouraging people to save weekly.
save.
So once they save, then we tell them, in case you have an emergency, you can actually borrow from your own money.
From your own money.
Yes, and then intend to return it back. But before, ideally, these people would be borrowing from their businesses.
Oh,
Or they'll be picking money from their business. And
like, I'll put
putting-
it back. The moment you take out business money, sweetheart, you'll never get it. Even if it's 20,000, I don't know why it disappears.
And then you also
too.
find, Bambi, there are some people, it's really such a sad world that you find people whose families also rely on their businesses.
Definitely.
So teaching people like financial discipline for themselves before you teach them business financial discipline is very important. So I think even for some people in the community, they feel like we move slow, we're not doing.
Yes.
But for like on my side, I know that I know where we are going.
Yes, you know where you're going.
That at least if someone learns that they can actually even save their own money without touching business
First
money.
learn how to
That's
save your
something
money.
you're not going to teach someone in a day in a crash course.
You can't.
This is something someone has to learn in a year.
It's practical. It has to be
So
practical.
if I started with 50 people and we stay with 5, I'm okay moving with the 5 because they see where we are going. Now those 5 next year, I can tell them now, let's maybe diversify in business because they understand they have their own money on the side. They're not going to be playing around. I can even tell them, you know what, friends, how about we use the money we saved to invest in our businesses? So it's a beautiful thing we've been having in the place. So like we've shared, the primal thing that was disturbing is human resource. I don't know, Ugandans, I don't know, I wish everyone would work like me.
Okay.
I feel like my employer is okay.
So proud of you.
I don't know that part, but one thing I know is that I'm very committed to my work.
And
like
you're delivering.
I love my job. Like yes, I actually always tell people, if you wake up and you don't love what you're doing, find something else. I do sales. I love to sell.
You love sales.
I will preach the selling gospel all the time because I love what I'm doing. I'm going to network because I love what I'm doing, because I know when I go to network, I'm going to tell people, you people, if you have weddings, I'm the plug. If you have conferences, I'm the plug. You have guests coming, I'm the plug. But now the problem is, are there so many people like me on the market for people? You hire people because of their monkey brains, they are jumping from job to job.
And they're waiting for the salary.
And also, they're applying for jobs at your job.
They're applying for jobs at your job.
On your internet.
But Amanda, what are they supposed to do? To first log out and put their data.
Fair.
the data is actually the salary, so it's your money.
It's not fair. Why are you applying for jobs on my data and my internet? What, when I give you your salary, then you score your money and then you apply for other jobs? Yes.
Not on your Wi-Fi.
Yes. But anyways, those are primarily, for me, it's been a human resource issue. Yes. And yet you really need people. You need people.
Definitely a lot.
You need people. So I don't know. I think one of the things I'm looking out for right now is volunteers that can actually help me move like the dream.
Speak to them. Tell them.
So yes, at this point, the Business About Network is looking for volunteers, people who are willing to help other business owners, not with their ulterior motives. Because what I noticed is when people see communities, when people see people who have a need, they come and say, maybe I can do this, I can push this around, my agenda. But I know they always say, Amanda, in these things you're saying, where is the money bit? Yeah. But like I said, for me, this thing is ministry. It's an answer to the call of God. So people who are ready, who would want to serve God.
Yes.
You know?
But I've seen most people who actually volunteer end up getting jobs. Most of the people that I have at the pharmacy sometimes are volunteering, or even when you have someone who needs a job, you can recommend them.
You recommend them first.
Definitely.
Yes, true. But most importantly, that's what I was sharing, that if people actually want to join in the cause, to fulfill God's mandate, to help other people, to make people better. If people, like I shared with you, that it gives me joy and it helps me to sleep comfortably, well knowing that in January there's a lady that I knew that had no savings and now has something. Even if it's 1.5 in savings.
I know.
For me, it's such a privilege. It's rewarding, you know. It's easier for me to tell God, man, God, I know it's one person, but
it is.
We did. Yes. And what
that one person will bring you the other person.
These people need constant encouragement, you know, reminder, checking in. Like you said, if people are there saying business, at least one person. Be the person. Just, I mean, if you're a community manager, be the person that calls to be like, hi, how is it? How is Mexa Pharmacy doing? How are things? We spoke about ensuring that we do follow-up calls to customers. How are we doing? How many have we done this week? Yeah. All the customers who bought last week, did we call them back to ask them how they are doing, if the medicine healed them? Did we recommend better quality drugs instead?
By the way.
You get. That is what...
I think we are just doing business wrong. That's why we are crying, but we're not doing the right thing.
So that's what the network does necessarily, that let's keep supporting these business owners. I know many people have, like from the time I've always been like a trailblazer. I remember when, I know you didn't do a lot of research probably about me, but one of the things I started here that made me like really, 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 really popular to people was Nanny a Day.
Nanny a Day?
Yeah. It was a mobile babysitting service.
Oh.
But, and it had
so
never
common
been...
outside.
but it had never been popular here.
Yes.
And when I did it, everyone started.
Oh.
Everyone started, oh, now we have a 10 for childcare. Our childcare, we do this. But from the idea that I created. So now I know that even with the Business Support Network, I remember like how we did the masterclass end of last year, because we do an annual masterclass and we have one coming up the last Saturday of November. Most likely we shall communicate dates.
Yes.
By the time we were done the whole year, everyone was saying masterclass. Yes. So likewise, I know with the Business Support Network, many people will create the same concept and help people. But for me on my side, I just keep saying, what a privilege it is for people to serve God with me, whether in competition, whether with the same idea, it is okay. Because for me, at the end of the day, it's a ministry. I will most likely, I don't know if this is my bus stop, but I'm certain I can wake up today and God gives me a different instruction and says, you know what, Amanda, now let's go and help a different sphere of people. Yeah, but primarily that is it.
Primarily, her sphere is business people.
Yes.
Business people, Amanda here for you. So Amanda, I want you to give us one last piece of advice for all the business people in all different walks of life.
Okay. Wow. Definitely the advice is a lot.
I know.
But most importantly, you are a spirit being. And because you're a spirit being, ensure that you couple up the things you do in business with spirituality. While you're doing the numbers, while you're selling, while you're being aggressive in your strategies, know that you actually have to cater for your spiritual perspective.
Yes.
So whether it's through intense prayer or the other way, that's up to you.
Guamanyi.
But please do. And know that at the end of it all, you're going to answer to your master.
Definitely.
It's an issue of talents. Those that use their talents well, he rewarded them. Those that didn't, he told them to go away, unfaithful servant. And also remember, the people that you keep admiring with these huge businesses started somewhere. They are not immortal. So I know that you could be scared. You have that idea. You don't know what to do. You're wondering, where do I get money from? But let this be my encouragement to you, that everything will eventually fall in place.
Yes.
As long as you keep doing the work, stay glued in prayer, do the right thing, do right. Don't leave space for, you didn't do this thing alone on the side. Yeah? So keep putting in the work. Victoria always says, how bad do you want it? So please want it so badly. Want it so badly that you can fight for it. Want it so badly that, yes, you're afraid you don't have capital, but capital finds itself drawn to you because you want it so bad.
Yes, Amanda, thank you so much for honoring the invite. We've been through a lot, but thank you so much for still showing up. I love you and I appreciate you so much. When you said that those people that went ahead of us took the stairs, we ought to take the lift. Oh, I think I took that personal, and I'm taking the next lift. As I move out, I'm taking the lift. So thank you so much.
Before we do that,
Yes,
I just
yeah.
hope that you also keep helping other business owners take the
Yes,
lift.
definitely. That's why we are
Yes.
having that, so that these conversations, that when you listen to this, you come and we hop into the lift together. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the subscriptions. Please keep subscribing to our YouTube channel. Like, comment, and share with whoever you think might need this, or the business people out there. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.